I've put out so many videos and I haven't really talked too much about my own personal background. I dropped out of 2 universities. Why is Jeffrey Epstein so tapped into academia? Right? This is an email from 2010. Uh, and it is a mind shift conference. Okay. Jeffrey Epstein and AI sect have assembled a diverse and eclectic, intimate group of exceptional thinkers and achievers to discuss various topics, among others, relating to artificial intelligence, complexity theory, new trends in theoretical physics, evolutionary biology, cognitive neuroscience, minimally invasive surgery, encryption and decryption, new financial systems and methods, emerging technologies. I was in the Emerging Leaders Program at Apex Systems, the Emerging Leaders Program at one of the largest IT staffing companies in the country. This is all very relevant. If you caught what I was referencing in the last video with regard to remote neural monitoring, or have listened to a fucking word I've said over the last 10 years, you'll start to pick up and connect the technology to the brain. When you start to break down how they've mapped the human mind, how they've experimented on the human mind over the last century or however long, when you start to understand what they're doing with the human soul and energy when they're sacrificing babies, okay, the whole concept behind adrenochrome, when you really start to break down that Jeffrey Epstein, or I don't even know what to call this guy, like just douchebag, I don't know. He was connected to all of the largest financial institutions, intelligence agencies, and academia, not helping, that's way the wrong word, controlling or influencing the way that people think on a mass scale, or how these industries are going to develop. It's kind of like giving a douchebag the keys to a kingdom. That's, I guess, it. The Mindshift conference, hang on, it gets better. The Mindshift conference, what a fucking douchebag. The Mindshift, we're just going to change the way everyone thinks. And apparently, look at what's going on. This email's from 2010. I don't know what they did, right, with the Mindshift from point A to point B over the last 16 years, but we are present day today, in a situation where people are aware that the government has been committing atrocious crimes. There's no accountability, and it's just business as usual. So I'm hoping here in a few hours that the stock market, or the Dow, Pam Bondi, fucking tanks to shit, and we see thousands of more resignations. That would be great. The Mindshift Douchebag Conference will take place in early January on the island of St. James and at Jeffrey's private island in the Caribbean, Little St. James. The purpose is to bring together diverse backgrounds, expertise, and viewpoints to try to push the frontiers of substantive topics. Confirmed attendees are Jeffrey Epstein, entrepreneur, philanthropist, sponsor, rapist, and douchebag. Murray Gell, man, theoretical physicist, Nobel laureate, Santa Fe Institute. Like, look at who's coming here, guys. Christoph Koch, Louis and Victor Trondle Professor of Cognitive Science, California Institute of Technology. Francis Arnold, Dick and Barbara Dickinson. Those are probably fake names. Professor of Chemical Engineering and Biochemistry, California Institute of Technology. I don't know. Are these big school? I'm an idiot, guys. I dropped out of 2 universities because I thought it was a scam, right? I don't know. Are these big? Are these credible? Are these credible institutions? Gerald Sussman. Yes, sus. Matt. Oh boy. Matt. I don't know. I'm not going to pronounce that right. Professor of Electrical Engineering, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Fucking douchebags. Catherine Moore, Director of Medical Research, Intuitive Surgical Instruments, Professor of Medicine, Stanford University. Do these people still have jobs? Are they still employed? Are they still teaching your kids? Not for long. Got more California Institute of Technology, Reichart von Wolfschild, specialist in complex platform software architecture, lossless compression technology, and encryption. Now, the email that I just covered from 2020 was referencing remote neural monitoring. If you go back to the Clinton administration, we know billions were invested into nanotechnology. We know this has been going on for years and years and years. There's nothing new here, nothing new under the sun, except for the fact that we are being validated in real time about all the crazy stuff we've been talking about. All those crazy conspiracies we've been talking about are being debunked in real time. So turn those ears on. Make sure that brain's thinking. Got NASA. Yeah, Ron Reisman, computer engineer scientist, NASA, Ames Research Center. I don't know what Ames is. So yeah, let's keep digging. I guess we're just gonna keep digging until we connect it.